panicking. Finger on the button, just pointing out my advantages. Dancing with your dreams, I focus the beam. Anakin, steady as a mannequin, standing stiff as the planet spin. Camping in, out of your mind, woke in the ambulance. Did his best in there with a champion.
Champion!
Sweatpants!
We remain here. It's your boy Jay Black, aka Black Man.
Geronimus Black over here with Trace Amin, Catch a Case Ace. You know, we're in the building.
Analyst Amin.
Analyst Amin.
Official, he's official champion, co-host right there.
I'm here.
Salute.
Yeah.
We're talking about Summer Madness. You know, we're going back and forth prior to the official
Startup.
It's only 3 battles.
As of now.
Announced.
Only 3 announced battles, so that's all we can talk about. Which is unfortunate.
But do we know that there's more battles? Do we know?
You know.
You know too? Don't do this.
I'm not the chairman.
Don't pull an Anwar.
I'm not the chairman, and I'm
Don't
not
pull an Anwar,
and I'm not
bro.
right. Why not? Anwar's a great one to pull. No
You know what I'm
freeze.
saying? Like, come on, man.
Yeah, it's the truth. You know.
It's more battles on the card, obviously.
How you know? How they know?
I'm behind the scenes.
Say that.
I'm the corrupt one. I'm the corrupt one. So
I'm not.
I must know.
I'm out the loop. They say I'm risky. So my Twitter activity has been very questionable as of late, so they don't, you know.
Yes, it's safety measures and stuff.
That's it.
You know,
So they've kind of pushed me out of the loop, so I'm not.
Okay.
So yeah, I
can confirm 5 matches.
Okay.
I
believe
confirm
that.
5.
I've heard rumbling.
We've heard rumblings too. It's
I
kind
knew
of
of
sad.
6. I knew of 6.
It's kind of sad.
You know what I'm saying?
Some of the hints we gave out are now false. So if you've seen some of the hints prior to on prime time or whatever it is, it's one of those hints don't make sense no more because
Fell through.
it is what it is.
Fell through.
You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. That's all I can say regarding that matchup.
Yes.
But the 3 that we have right now,
Excellent matchups.
Summer Madness,
Man
Blockbuster,
is coming.
Sue Surf versus JC,
Fire.
thank you. Calico versus Easy,
Fire.
thank you.
Fire.
Tay Rock versus Swamp,
Amazing.
thank you.
Fire.
Fire. 3 fire matchups. They sold out at 2 matchups.
Fire.
Now we got 3. How do you feel about this card so far?
Firstly, shout out and congratulations to all the battlers getting these opportunities, the ones who are getting new opportunities,
Yeah.
and the ones who have been the consistent mainstays on Summer Madness. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them, first off. Secondly, and this is gonna sound crazy for me, I love Charlotte as the destination.
I love them too.
I love Charlotte. Other than knowing
Always show love as just
Charlotte
me
is
pulling up.
beautiful. I
Amazing.
wasn't present for Kings vs Queens, but I was present for, believe it or not, Summer Impact. Yo, Summer Impact in the building, arguably
That was
greatest
2,000.
20,000
people.
That was amazing at the Fillmore.
Oh my God.
Amazing.
That's when the helicopter came in, right?
Amazing.
Towards the end?
At the what was the end? Amazing.
Mook and them couldn't battle.
Couldn't battle because they ran out of time.
Bridge,
Ran out of time.
That's crazy to do though.
Amazing. Hollow the Don. The loaded hollows.
Loaded Hollows.
against the, guns and butter, guns and cake.
Guns and Cakes. Oh my God.
Amazing. That event in the building, the only event, big name event that I can like even begin to argue with in terms of like the quality of every battle and the overall event is Norm 9. That's the only one, and even that because of the 2-on-2 dynamic, and it was an all-star game because that was Twerk and what you call against Marvin and that
Cody,
yo,
yeah.
it literally like every battle, man. Every battle, even with like people messing up and something, like it was wow, moment after moment after moment.
That event was so good that we were happy with, and the main event didn't happen.
And no one complained. No one complained.
What? And shout out, I think Willie P said it too. How a main event don't happen and we still happy?
And everybody left it. No one left that venue upset.
Someone forfeit and we still were happy.
Happy.
What?
Opening battle. The opening battle.
Oh my God.
The opening battle, nigga.
LTBR, put this in the stats, please. What?
That is literally
a forfeit and the main event didn't happen. It was still a crazy ass event.
Top
That's
2
crazy.
events ever in terms of like
That's
top
crazy.
2. If you go online, I don't believe any battle has under 2 million views except for maybe the. I don't think. Those are some of the last YouTube drops.
Yeah.
They dropped that whole event.
For that.
They dropped that whole event right before Volume 5. And we're gonna act like Volume 5 never happened. But I'm not to distract. I'm saying it's Charlotte. Charlotte is an environment. Yeah, Volume 5 never happened. I don't know what happened in Volume 5. But Charlotte is a beautiful crowd. I said all that to say that. Like just judging off of that, and I think that this is set up to be one of the greater events in recent memory. Like I think this event could be very, very, very scary good. It's a lot of people. It's a lot. There's this crazy balance of a lot of people trying to maintain status quo, and people that have something to prove. There's a crazy dynamic of it, and a lot of it on one card.
Two of the battles announced, they can't lose.
Exactly. None of
Surf can't lose.
He
JC
cannot lose.
can't lose.
JC can't lose.
Easy and Cal can't lose. I
Easy.
think Tay-Rock and Swap, that's different. They can.
But still,
A loss or hurt, but
what
it's
you
not.
got. But what you got is Swamp has scrap to get here. He can't come in there and be unimpressive.
Yeah.
Because that might be the last time you see him on a Summer
Oh,
Madness.
Jazz and Official versus that's at $1 million as well.
Oh, so yeah, there's no battle under $1 million. I think, and that's the lowest one at $1 million. That's
Probably.
the low. The rest of them, like Rum Nitty and Geach and Gotti and them, is like two and some change, if not 3. Loaded Hollows and them, that's at like 4 or 5 or 6. Charlie Clips and what you call it against Hetman, and that's at like 6. Like every battle, but they were all quality battles. It's not just the views on them. The battles were amazing. A lot of replay value. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I'm saying all that to say I love Charlotte. I love Charlotte as a destination for a big event. I love it. I love that they got they got a bunch of cities in rotation, and New Orleans was even great. I think that a big event. I think New Orleans deserves a big event. Yeah, I think New Orleans deserves a big event now.
I think that the venue that they had, it was 800 people.
That's beautiful.
That's already like that's the
beautiful.
big stage right there.
Like, that's how it was the first Civil War rally. It was beautiful. Like, go back. We got a bunch of destinations where they show up. You know what I'm saying? They show up and they show up. You promote the card right, you got enough people on there. So I like Charlotte as a destination. I think that it'd be great. But those battles are excellent. The battles that have been announced, I love them. I love the style clashes. I love everything about it. The Cal and Easy matchup, that talk is way different. They both are considered street dudes, but their approaches are completely different.
Yes.
Completely different. But I want to hear
same
them
lane, 2 different cars.
Exactly. I want to hear them same destination, 2 different travel routes. I want to see them talk to each other in the way that they're going to talk to each other, and whose approach the crowd rocks with the most in the time. Who can overbear the other one in terms of presence on the stage. I want to see that.
And
whose conversation resonates the most? After the battle is done, who do you leave the battle thinking, like, looking at differently a little bit more than the other one? Like, whose conversation is more resonant? That's what I want to know for this battle.
And the energy that we got between the two and the conversation is like, I think either Calico or Easy, they probably both said like, yo, I don't gotta dilute what I do. I don't gotta compromise.
No.
I don't gotta do
I
this
have
for
to
the
try to do
crowd.
nothing.
I can
have
just
to
rap
do
to
it.
you.
That's it.
I
Me talking to you is enough. It's sufficient. I love
to make that battle beautiful.
I love that. That's why I love that. I said the style class. I love the matchups. Whoever booked these, shout out you. You know what I'm saying? Shout out you. Whoever actually booked these battles. JC and Surf, that's a great battle too. Style clash. Like, you got a dude that's gonna rely heavily on performance. Not the most pen heavy, but says enough. Super relatable. Bunch of powerful delivery, crazy stage presence against the one the one everybody calls the Pen himself. Like,
One of the top pens in the game.
you feel me?
Top 10, he's like
amazing conviction.
3, top 5.
Amazing stage presence in terms of how he raps and how he delivers his bars. Amazing pace. That pace is dangerous for 2 reasons. It's good in a bad way. When he's hitting, it feels like the rounds are 7 minutes long. But when he's missing, it feels like the rounds are 7 minutes long. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if he gets momentum and start, it's bad. When he starts knowing and it's working, bro, like, it's just go watch. For reference, man, if you want to see what I mean in terms of JC, and he's one of the best ever. Go watch him versus DNA. His first 2 rounds, man. Go watch that battle. Go watch him versus Iron Solomon.
JC second and third versus DNA. His first he lost.
No, because DNA was crazy. I'm talking about, but
his
his round was still amazing. His round was still amazing. You know what I'm saying? He lost that round. DNA lost his mind in that first round. But him versus Iron Solomon. If you want to see like very, very crazy JC on the big stage, or you can go as far back as him and Rome. In 2016 or 17, it was 17. You can go back and watch that. But me being like a fan of him and of this shit, go watch him versus DNA. If you want to see why this battle can be very, very tricky and very dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Go watch that.
Now, we've given our predictions. You can do predictions too if you want, but y'all know my predictions already for the most part. My question is, who has the most to lose? Who can't lose on this card?
Out of everybody, right now that's announced, believe it or not,
and why? Chat, answer the question as well, please.
What's announced right now, it's a push for me between Easy and Surf.
Easy and Surf, why?
I
would say Easy. I can go out. You've been talking a lot. I can interject if you need like a little breather. I think he's the block captain because he's been on a tear
And he can't.
Arguably, they saying he hasn't lost a battle in
How long?
since he came back,
Mhm.
since his resurgence, since his tournament, his UM1.
Mhm.
So to lose now would give a whole bunch of momentum to Calico, saying I'm the guy that did it.
Mhm.
John had a song. Goods ain't do it. Easy ain't do it. Verb ain't do it.
John ain't do
So
it.
now it's gonna keep. The song is gonna be living on forever because now it's like, yo, if Cal beat him, Cal ain't do it. That ain't do it. He ain't do it. It ain't do it. So now it's gonna be forever, forever, forever. So if Calico's the one to do it, his bragging is crazy.
Facts.
His accolades is crazy.
Facts.
All these guys for 2 years has not stopped this newcomer. I'm the one that do it. On top of that too, his matchups go down. I would assume. His clips that eager to battle him. He probably still can get it. Is John that eager to battle him? If Calico does it,
John definitely about.
he gonna battle, but it's like alright,
The same as
he
Crazy.
did it already, man.
And that depends on the fashion in which the loss happens. If it's a clear, crazy, like he going
But it
in,
has to be clear though.
then
and that-
I don't.
It has to be clear. You're not gonna
I don't
2-1
think- I
debatable.
don't think it's gonna happen.
You gotta listen.
As a predictor,
I have no problem saying, I thought Calico won this battle, but it's debatable. That's not gonna
I can
hurt
say
easy.
that. I can say that.
It's not gonna hurt easy.
But as a prediction, can you?
Chess 2-1 over. I got these block out in 2-1 over Charlie Chess. Debatable, right?
Yeah,
If I say chess 2-1, what happens? Nothing happens. It's not clear.
it's not. And
You haven't
and it's one of the
stopped
greatest
them.
battles like ever. So I'm saying like it depends on the performance, and
Yeah.
I think more important than the loss is the performance. Like
Yeah.
if he go out there and he gets the best cow ever, and then but he's also like above he's above regular average easy.
Yeah.
I don't think that he loses even in that sense. I don't think that like if they say, oh, that's the best cow we've ever seen. But Easy definitely didn't just go out there and just lay down. Like I think that
When he loses, clear.
I don't think that affects him. I don't
See,
think that he
hold
loses.
on.
If
I
Cal
think we
is the
probably got debate
best,
here.
if Cal is the best that we've ever seen him, ever. If Cal comes in there and he's super focused, he's super intent on I have a point.
Which
to
you will
prove,"
be. Go ahead, John.
I don't assume that, but it could be. I'm not gonna assume that, but if he is, and he's capable of it. Like
Yeah.
if Cal come with 3 of them rounds that he come with, then 1 round that he has sometimes, if he comes with 3 of those, if it's the chest Cal, like if we get that, like on 10 though,
On 10,
and it's
yeah.
Summer Madness.
Energy too,
Him
energy too.
saying starting to feel like Summer Madness again. Like
Yeah.
that's, like we say that, you know who started that? Like
Yeah.
so I'm saying that to say like if he come out and he's the best he has ever been. Is that at the detriment of Easy's entire run? Does that put a dent in everything that he's accomplished up to this point? I
But
don't
does
think
he clearly beat him with what you said?
so. If he does, if in fact that he does,
It does put a dent.
it does not.
It does.
It does not.
People,
it's a perception thing.
people run higher when they do not lose. Surf is running hotter right now because I haven't lost.
Debated, arguably.
In this resurgence, he hasn't lost.
Of course, that wasn't debatable.
Nah, no.
I'm asking.
I thought he beat
I was
him.
asking.
I thought he beat him.
Okay, say that. All right, so
Even if you take away the first 30 seconds
okay.
for unoriginal
You said
content,
niggas run higher when they haven't lost, but that doesn't. We're speaking to. You said
it
it's future
slows
matchups.
up.
It doesn't slow up.
It's slow. Yes, it does.
It doesn't.
Momentum too. It
Absolutely.
momentum. You can't talk as crazy.
Absolutely. Yes, you can.
You see what a
Absolutely.
loss is doing to niggas nowadays. It's hurting.
K-Shine went on a 4-year run.
Yeah. And then what happened when the Heat?
No, but
You
it, was,
was my
but it,
point,
it
thank
wasn't
you.
just one loss.
It
It was
was.
like arguably 4
Well-
straight, 3 straight, or whatever. Like niggas had 3 straight.
I'm about to be back.
That's what did it.
You seen the cool down to Chilla Jones, bro.
No,
You seen the cool down.
no, that was him not taking a battle. That wasn't.
It's a cool down.
So it's not that. Yo, listen,
It's
that
a
was
cool
that was
down.
bad decision making. That's not the perception. The
But
perception didn't change.
what caused the bad decision making? The cool down.
No, that's not. How you say that? How you in this camp?
No,
you
I'm
negotiating
not.
this contract?
I'm not.
You don't
I'm
know
not.
why he didn't battle. He
Okay.
said he actually
That's
said
what I assume.
he had and you can't do that. He had an actual
Ask you
reason.
and me.
I mean, you know, that's what they say. He had an actual reason, a tangible one for why he didn't take battles, but it did.
Oh yeah. Matter of fact, you're
Yeah,
right.
he had a
My fault.
reason. He
I
had a reason.
apologize.
Yeah, he had a reason
That
for
makes
why he wasn't
sense.
taking battles.
I'm bugging.
So when he didn't take a battle,
I apologize.
when
I'm
he-
bugging. I
when
don't
he-
play like that. I'm
Yeah,
bugging. My
that-
fault. Go
that's
ahead.
what I'm saying. So when he popped back up, and he took another L, that's what became the actual, like, there was no loss of steam after the Chilla other than the run was over. That was it. That doesn't mean that he lost steam in terms of stature or what battles he could get. Easy can still get the same battles if he were to, which I don't predict.
Which you can't.
Whoever.
You can't 100% assume.
None of us can. I don't predict. We're talking predictions though. If we're talking predictions, we're basing a prediction is based in what you think the overall probability is and what you like, based on your own data, your own data that you've collected, if it's an educated guess.
Yeah.
You use that to analyze it, and then you make a guess. That's what I'm doing. I'm telling you that I don't foresee him losing clearly, but in the event that he did, I don't think, even if he lost clearly, if his performance is stellar, and we see the best Cal, that's the contingent. That's what it's contingent upon it being one of the best Cals we've ever seen.
Yeah.
A focused Cal, not he had a bad. We're not talking about Easy having a bad performance. We're talking about Easy losing while Cal had a great performance, a transcendent performance. If Cal has a battle so good, they're talking about, yo, you need to rematch Lux. If he has a battle of that level,
Shake my hand.
if he has a battle of that level, of that magnitude, if they say like, yo, you gotta, now we're talking about putting Cal against some of the greats ever, like, oh, he gotta battle this person.
He probably beat Lux nowadays. You know you're saying like, yeah.
When they start saying that type of shit, and Easy loses to that,
I'm on your side.
I don't think that affects him.
On your side.
I don't think that affects him. That's what I'm saying, and
I think
I'm saying that because I say that's what it's gonna take to beat him clearly. I think that's the only way that he beats Easy clearly. He has a transcendent performance. If he doesn't walk in there and turn into the walking reincarnation of Blackface himself. If he doesn't do that, I don't foresee him clearing Easy. I think it's more likely that Easy clears him, and with Cal being good, then he clears
the
Easy.
Caesar cut Matt Hop performance.
That,
Some -1. That Cal was scary.
He was scary against yo. We just unbiasedly look at the shit that he was saying against Lux.
Oh, he's scary.
And me and Easy were actually just talking about this. It's like, yo, he was wilding. He was up there bugging on Lux.
You gotta think.
He was up there, but if that battle was in California, we might be having a different battle.
Oh, here we go.
No offense, I'm just keeping it 100.
I'm saying is if he cut his time,
he was
bro. You gotta think. I was in the building when it happened. It was. But I'm saying you got like, yo, he rapped for double my time. That was a factor.
Every round.
Even though Lux was cold as shit in the second and the third. So it's
cold.
It was cold as shit. Bro.
You mean like he lost his mind?
Yeah, he was.
And you can't stop a nigga. You can't stop a nigga for that. You look crazy.
They look bad.
You look crazy talking about that time.
But
in the middle of the third round,
I thought it'd have been more of a discussion on like you can waiver this because Calico was going crazy.
He was losing his fucking mind. If that battle was in Detroit, we're talking about a whole different thing.
Oh, Calico got.
We're talking about a whole different thing.
First of all, if it was in Detroit, his round would have been cut.
We're talking about
his round would have been cut. Yeah, I mean, like, no, the comfortability was.
I thought you said 5-minute round.
Yeah, I thought, it's over. It's not a Calico. If it's in Detroit, that's a whole different.
Nigga, I thought you said that. I didn't know no 5-minute.
That day, not to dig too deep in the past, like, I know you're trying to stay on top of it, but Mook and Lux got so much respect that day, bro.
Facts.
It was.
Facts. We want to hear what you got to say.
You want to, like, I'm telling you, I was in the building.
Waiting for.
They could not mess up with nothing. They got the ultimate respect out of any MC.
Every syllable.
Pin drop.
Every syllable.
If he stopped rapping, you shut up. That was an advantage.
That's crazy. Niggas on it. That wasn't even the main event. That's crazy that Lux wasn't the main event. That's crazy when you think about that.
But they were the main event guys, though, basically.
They were. It just wasn't the time of the card. It wasn't the time of the card.
Yeah.
So I think that if in lieu of that cow shows up.
The Calico that battle Taylor. That's a lot of Calicos, bro.
I didn't like that.
The first round was crazy. We're not debating that first round. I think the first and the third. His past state was off the wall.
He was wild.
Physically too.
Wilding. That cow
was crazy.
That cow was amazing. I want to battle that cow. That's the cow I want to come in there and do that with me.
Oh, here we go.
Eventually. You know what I'm saying? When it makes sense. Respectfully. That's what I'm saying. When it makes sense. Respectfully. That cow was amazing.
Yeah. So if we see one of those Calicos intertwined with what he got going on right now.
Long live Past Day, by the way.
You said what?
Long live Past Day, by the way.
Oh, long live Shock. Rest in peace to Past Day, 100%. One time. Rest in peace to Past Day.
Yeah.
We got to fight.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be. I got served.
Champion. Thank you for watching. And for more exclusive content and to be a part of the process, please subscribe to the Champion Gold Patreon. Salute. Shake my hand.
They tryna handle the wave, I can show them. I get my brothers paid like I owe them. Go crazy with a couple K's like I'm owed them. These haters in my face like I know them. Snakes all up in the grass till I'm on them. If they ain't in my clique, I don't bro 'em. My circle is tight knit like a